By now, we're all familiar with the impact recycling can have on our world, but many aren't aware of our world's need for electronics reuse and recycling. Known as e-waste for short, old electronic devices need to be refurbished or disposed of properly, and that's exactly why we traveled to Berryville, Virginia, and met up with C2 Management. Dating back to the 20th century, C2 Management began as a one-person dorm room operation and has turned into a thriving, woman-owned small business that companies have come to rely on to ensure reuse and recycling of their old equipment.
C2 Management is an electronic recycling company located in Northern Virginia. We take government assets or surplus, any equipment that anyone would have, being household all the way to industrial, we accept and process here. I think what makes us stand out to most recycling companies are the differences with the type of material that we accept. We can take all types of material, whether or not it's large or small, and the first thing we'd like to do is try to reuse it and put it back into production. A goal of ours is to not only recycle, but also reuse.
Known for specializing in the safe and responsible disposition of business and industrial electronics, C2 Management has services and software that are second to none.
C2 Management has different options for different customers, ranging in data destruction. We can do on-site and off-site data destruction for clients. Another one would be asset recovery, which we would take an item or asset or surplus from that business or customer, and we would test it and try to resale for them. And another option too is also e-waste recycling, which then would be the end of that lifespan for that electronic. We would then go in and scrap the material out for its non-ferrous metals, its circuit boards, and plastics.
Most important of all, C2 Management is a company that truly cares about their customers and the environment.
C2 Management cares about its customers because we tend to go beyond our pricing structure, make sure the customer is taken care of, educate them about other sustainable practices in their business, and generally just help them receive value back in addition to the sustainability offerings that we give.
We consider our customers our neighbors, our friends, and our family. When they are handing over that material to us, we can guarantee that it's securely destroyed or securely wiped, so there's no information that anyone could get a hold of. And we also guarantee that the electronics that they are giving us, the e-waste, is being properly handled so it doesn't end up in landfill.
With over 65 years of combined experience in the asset recovery industry, C2 Management is a company that cares about reuse.
There are benefits for the customers and the environment. One big benefit for the customer would be the repurposing of that used electronic equipment. Repurposing that equipment drives costs down for the buyers. If they're looking at purchasing brand new equipment, they're going to pay much more than they would for a recycled and repurposed piece that we acquire, test, diagnose, and then resell. Keeping those out of landfill as well is very important because that equipment ending up in landfill, electronics tend to have lead and mercury and other harmful chemicals that will leach into the soil and eventually end up in waterways as well. C2 Management is one of the world's greatest because of our team members here under one roof. We come up with new ideas to minimize our impact and our carbon footprint on the environment.
Helping create a better environment for businesses and our world, C2 Management is one of the world's greatest.